Good morning, everybody. My name is Gabby. We are here with Rita. We have Joanna working with her today. This is week one of her board and train here at Best Paw Forward. She is here with her brother, Bruno. They've both been doing a great job so far. And what we're going to be working on now, we did Bruno's video a little bit ago, okay? So today we are working with them separately, okay? Bruno, we were focusing a little bit more on confidence building. He is a little bit more fearful, while Rita has really opened up already and is super excited. So we're going to work a little bit on her excitability, her jumping. You can see those front paws like to come off of the ground when she goes into that sit in a different environment that is more challenging. So again, yesterday you saw her inside, low distraction, not much going on. She was with her brother, working on attention. Now we're working outside, just because the past 2 days we have been working inside, so we wanted to get her in a different environment and work with her. Okay? So, whenever you go into a new environment, make sure that your dog is paying attention first, okay? Before you actually start asking for different behaviors, make sure they're focused on you, they can give you their attention before you start asking for behavior, so that we're setting them up to succeed with the session. Very important for every session that we do, we want to make sure that our dogs are succeeding. So we don't want to jump in right away, right off the bat. First session we do with them outside with really high distractions. We want to make sure that we are gradually increasing that level of difficulty. So because we're in a different environment, we're going to work a little bit of what you saw yesterday inside the barn. Attention, making sure she's checking in with us. So all we're doing right now is just marking with the word yes and reinforcing when she gives eye contact to Joanna. Okay, and it is very important to work with them together and to work with them separately. Again, to build Bruno's confidence and to work on her excitability. So once she's paying attention, she's doing well, then we can start asking for different behaviors. We can start working on some sits, some downs. So outside, down is very challenging for a lot of dogs. Bruno has a little bit more of a challenge with down because of his fearfulness, while his sister tends to have a little bit harder time outside, just with the distraction level. Okay, so again, when you work with them at home, start inside, low distraction, working on those basics, those sits, those downs. And what we're doing right now is working on a lure with that down. So she can go into a sit with a verbal and a hand signal, which is excellent. We use the word free to let them know they can get up and walk around. If they pop out of that sit or that down or whatever they're in, before you say free, make sure that you're putting them back into that position before, and asking for a little bit of a stay before you reinforce. Okay, so we don't want them popping out of that position, you putting them right back in and then reinforcing right away, because then we're actually reinforcing the wrong thing. Okay, another thing with her, we want to make sure we're not accidentally reinforcing, is that jumping and that excitement. Okay, so if she goes to jump up, if those paws come off the ground, make sure we're not reinforcing that. Okay, she's doing very well. She's able to sit, and this is a pretty distracting area. We have different smells out here. Off to the side of the camera, we have the road not too far away, so we have cars going by. So there are a lot more challenges outside compared to inside. She's also not with her brother, so that is a different layer of training as well. Good. But making sure that our dogs are very solid with their basics is going to help with a bunch of different things. So both Bruno and Rita are here for reactivity. Now, making sure they have this solid foundation of listening to us, focusing on us, is going to help when we get to some of those more challenging things, like reactivity. We already have that foundation of them listening, of them focusing on us in environments that are a little less distracting, And then we're going to gradually work up to that point of doing the same thing in an environment that is more distracting. But we don't want to jump right into that. We want to set them up to succeed. But both Rita and her brother Bruno are doing excellent work here already on their first week of board and train at Best Paw Forward Dog Training. If you guys have any questions at all, let us know in the comments below, or let us know when you pick up on Friday. But they're doing excellent, very sweet, and we will see you on Friday.